just back to a new regular show review, and we are on the last two episodes of season 4 of regular show, and we start with another good one, and it's just crazy to think that we are already finishing season 4. Like, it feels like I just started season 4, and now we are finishing the last two episodes on my reviews of regular show. Like, season 5 is just around the corner. And yeah, it starts with a party going down. And yeah, Benson is just having a blast, like drinking some soda and just having a blast. And yeah, it's that girl. It's that girl that he likes. And Benson is actually, Mordecai and Rigby actually say of how happy he is. And Skips actually says that Benson actually asked asked her and on doing this date, and she actually said yes. So that's how he's so happy. And yeah, even Muscle Man's just saying how happy he is. And we've seen these guys, these freaks in suits, taking a picture and smiling. Like, what are these guys up to? And then the next day, they're waiting for Spenson, but he's late. And yeah, Pops tells them that they need to say something. And they say Party Benson. Instead of Party Pete, it's Party Benson. And yeah, they go to his apartment and they go inside, but everything's all destroyed. And then they find one of those party favors, that you blow and it goes out and then, you blow into. And yeah, they're just doing it to each other. And Benson is like, how many times do I tell you I don't like those things? And if you see it in my house, then a good chance that I've gotten kidnapped. And yeah, they go to this party place, but they're not answering. And then they find these guys and those freaks in the suits again, and they're like, "How did you know that we work at the park?" And then they get these security guards to get them out. And yeah, they're just trying to find a way to be able to get Benson. And then they actually get an idea to call for a party. Yeah, for Party Benson. And yeah, he comes, and of course, they're trying to get him to snap out of it. Yeah, trying to get him to snap out of it. And yeah, just turns into dust, and Pops is crying, thinking that Benson just exploded. But no. Then they see the ladies in the party van, and they go after it and go back to that party place and see all these different party supplies and go into this chamber, which, yeah, looks really suspicious, and seeing all these different party robots, and even seeing Benson, yeah, the real Benson, which they get him out. And he actually says of what happened, and when the girl that he likes left after the party, these guys approached him and telling him about how they saw him partying, and they took him to the place and shoved him in there, and yeah, basically made a clone that can make people into best dancers. And yeah, they even find Party Pete, but apparently it's not actually Party Pete. It's just somebody that looks like Party Pete. And yeah, we see these security guards, which they end up fighting, doing this fight and getting some soda and getting the party people to drink the soda and doing this cool fight segment, I would say, with it. And yeah, Rigby really knows how to work it too. And we see that one of the other parties members closing the doors and showing bazookas are these rocket missiles that the guys in the suit have, and even blowing up those animatronics. And yeah, Benson has this hose with all this soda, mega party size, and getting it into the guy's mouth and causing this explosion. And yeah, the police arrive and yeah, arrest the guys in the suits. And yeah, Benson, you gotta feel bad for Benson though, to be honest. But yeah, they end up doing a party after all. And yeah, the guy that looks like Party Pete, but it's not, is about to leave, and he says that Benson is the real party genius dancer. But yeah, a really good episode, I would say. Then we go to the last episode of season 4, and it is a really good one, I would say, that I did enjoy, and sad at the end as well. I do feel makes you feel very bad for Mordecai. But yeah, it starts with this montage of Mordecai and Margaret just having some times together in different places, and yeah, it's very sweet, adorable as well, I can just say. And yeah, Mordecai is just talking to himself, and yeah, Rigby is wondering who he's talking to, and he's saying that he's getting ready for another date with Margaret, and they're going to this very expensive place, and he's got these dollars, and yeah, even Rigby gives him his dollars that he got, which apparently they say that they got them from Pops, and yeah, just to show some respect. I mean, Rigby's a bro, right? Rigby's a real bro. He can be a real friend sometimes, most of the time. Like, he has some good respect. And yeah, Mordecai is getting ready to pick up Margaret, but apparently she's going to be a bit late, so she'll just meet him at the restaurant. And yeah, when he's getting the reservations, this girl presses the button and gets the FBI to come out. And yeah, doing this interrogation. And yeah, these people are freaks, I would just say. And talking about this counterfeit fake money that they had. And yeah, even got everybody else in handcuffs too. And yeah, Pops then confesses of how he got the money. And he couldn't say the guy because it was covered up. And the face was covered up. And of course, Mordecai is saying that this night is very important to me. And yeah, the guy interrogation guy is like, come on, this is a big deal for in a man's life. And yeah, they're gonna let him do it. But if they go on this date, but if they see the guy that's doing all this counterfeiting money, then he has to leave Margaret to get to the guy. And if they prove that the guy that they're thinking of is the one who's been doing the money, then they're all off the hook. And yeah, they're able to call the guy up and get these suits on, which is really cool, and got these earbuds in. And yeah, Mordecai goes to Margaret, and both saying that they have something to say to each other. But then Mordecai and Rigby goes over to the guy and gives this briefcase that has the money in it. And yeah, Margaret comes over to Mordecai, and lo and behold, it's actually that animatronic bear from that Fun Zone place. You remember with the whole dice? Yeah, they're alive somehow. Which he explains how after the explosion he managed to survive, and he's been plotting his revenge and found this commercial of the restaurant and showing the real money that he made counterfeit fake versions of the actual money that was shown on the commercial, and even giving the fake money to Pops. Like, that's actually a pretty good plan, I would just say. And yeah, everybody comes out with a gun, and even the other animatronics are alive as well. Like, dang. And yeah, everybody else is taking cover, and this is where it gets like heartbreaking, I would say, for Mordecai, because again, he did mention to Rigby when they were at the house, he said that this was going to be the day that he asked Margaret to be his girlfriend. Again, a big moment. A big moment for them. And yeah, he asked Margaret if she would be his girlfriend, and yeah, more Muscle Man just spinning all over the floor, just shooting. And yeah, Margaret shows that she actually got accepted in her school, the university. And yeah, just the look on Mordecai's face is just hurtful. Or just it's sad, I would just say. Like yeah, he had this opportunity. He was finally brave enough, encouraged enough to ask Margaret, and now she actually got accepted to her dream school that she been wanting to go to, and she starts crying as well, saying that she can't be his girlfriend, and yeah, runs off crying. And yeah, the chef gets out this bazooka and just shoots all the robots. And yeah, we just end it with Rigby just coming over to Mordecai on top of the roof and saying, "Do you want to talk about it?" On how Mordecai took her to the airport, and he's like, "No." And yeah, they're just sitting on the roof drinking some soda while watching the sunset. Again, I feel bad for Mordecai though, but another good episode I enjoyed and pretty good to end the season, right? To end season 4. I can just say, overall, if I had to rate season 4, if I had to rate it, I would definitely give it probably an 8 out of 10, I would say. Yeah, I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. I mean, it started off really good, with that whole special, with that whole special I can't remember the name of. But, it started this season off very good, and it ended pretty good, I can just say. Not my personal favorite season out of all the ones so far, because again, we still got 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? We still got 4 more seasons to go of the whole show until, it returns. Because, this is one of the shows that is making a comeback, just like Gumball. So, yeah. But I'd like to know what y'all think, though. And very excited to start season 5. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Catch you next one.